This video I'm going to be exposing trading myths, maybe things you've seen on social media like traveling and trading, or can you flip accounts, all those myths that you hear that you think, oh, this is what trading can get me. I'm going to talk you through my opinion on them today because there's a lot of rubbish that gets put on social media about what trading's like and once you learn it you can do this, you can do this. And like I say, I'm just going to go over what my opinion is on it and hope you guys get value from this video. It's more of a real video, the genuine truth about trading. So yeah, I hope you guys get value from this video. If you do, please like, comment and subscribe. We've got a free trading community down below if you just want to connect with like-minded traders. Completely free Discord group. We've got quite a few people in there now. So yeah, it's good just to connect with everyone, and trading can be lonely. So if everyone's in there talking their own ideas, and yeah, it's a good place to be. So yeah, let's just get into the video. So firstly, something you might see quite a lot, and this is what I saw quite a bit when I first started. So this is what sort of enticed me into trading, was the idea of trading and traveling. So in theory, it's good, work from your laptop, all you need is an internet connection. Just trade from your laptop. And like I said, in theory, it's good. You can be able to move, you can travel, you're not located, you don't have to go run your rat race 9 to 5 going down the same roads day in, day out. But for me personally, a lot of it's marketing. It worked with me. I mean, this is Tim Sykes. I'm not sure. I looked up to him a lot. I'm not sure if he is a scammer, or I don't think he is. I think he's genuine. But again, a lot of his marketing to get people to get into trading, and it worked, was trade on the beach. Have your laptop like he's doing, closing a position in the sea, and it's like, wow. When I was at school and I was sat there looking at these people when I'm in raining, cold England, it makes you think, God, I want to learn this. I don't want to be stuck in an office. I want to go out and I want to trade and be in the sun and have drinks. And although it's good, and not saying it can't be done, but from my experience, trading is a performance-based business, and you have to stay at peak performance. You have to have good routines. So I don't think it's wrong to be located somewhere. So if you were located in, let's say this is the Maldives, or let's just say this is Spain, or let's say you're located in another country, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's what trading can get you. You can travel to another country and be located there. So long as you have a good, consistent routine, something where you can stay in peak performance and treat it like a proper business, but you can be located in another country because you've got the internet connection. But I think you should find a good routine out there. I think the idea of sitting on the beach, drinking cocktails, trading the markets is just a marketing plan, or like a marketing system that gets people to want to buy their courses or their services. Like I said, for me personally, I would want to get into a position where, yeah, if I want to be located in Spain, Portugal, or anywhere in Europe or America for a couple of months at a time, then I can. And that's what I think you should be looking to do. But in terms of trading, traveling, moving from place to place, disrupting your sleep, disrupting your routine, disrupting your gym, disrupting all that good positive habits that get you in peak performance, which gets you into a position to be able to travel or consider traveling and trading, I think it's important that you're aware that it's a constant battle to stay at peak performance. Like any athlete, like any job, like any performance-based job, you have to perform month upon month. And if you're out drinking, you're not sleeping properly, you're on the beach, you're not really focusing on the markets, you're not, dedicated to it, you're going to slowly start seeing your results get worse and worse and worse. So, like I said, with the trading and traveling aspect, I believe you can be located and relocate in another country, another area, stay there for a couple of months or a month or a couple of weeks, be located, have a set routine, be disciplined in that new country. Yeah, that's perfect. But the idea of traveling across America, trading, when I travelled across America, this in like 2019, I was trading, but I decided not to trade out there because I knew it probably would affect my results, because I was sleeping in hostels. I was, traveling from place to place to place, getting trains, getting flights, and you just can't manage your positions. You can't stay at peak performance. So I think, like I said, the idea of trading and traveling is good in theory. It's good to, like, even this, for example, day trading lifestyle, £100 a day. It's like you shouldn't be looking at how much you can make a day, because you don't know how much you're going to make. If you have an edge, you have a strategy, then yeah, you can produce long-term returns in the market. But you don't know, you can't consistently make £100 a day. You're going to have losing streaks. Every profitable strategy has losing periods, drawdown periods. So again, it's the wrong mentality when you're going, can I make £100 a day from trading? It doesn't work like that. You're going to have positive days, you're going to have bad days, but overall, if you have an edge in the market, you're going to be up long term. So Yeah, you've got to have a clear routine, whether that's a routine in your current country or move to another country. That's fine. But yeah, like I said, actual trading and traveling, from place to place to place with your laptop, I think it's very difficult to stay at peak performance, which means it's very difficult to get consistent results. That's just my opinion. Next myth is flipping trading accounts. So you can see on YouTube, you see on forums or places, traders saying they flip £500 to 10,000. In my personal opinion, that's just gambling. If you look at this, how I flip accounts in a day is 300 return on ROI. Like 300% return is ridiculous returns. If you could make 300% per year, not per day, but per year, massive investors would give you millions of capital. Hedge funds that are managing multi-millions or billions can't. They think 20, 30, 40% a year is ridiculously good. So to be able to do that in days is, again, the wrong mentality. They want to make it look easy so people click on the video, which I get, we live in an attention economy. You've got to gather attention, but I think you're getting attention the wrong way. You're promoting the wrong things. You're trying to flip accounts to make it look like people that don't have much money start with 500 can flip to 10,000. Oh, I can. If he can do that, I can do it. It's like, no, that's gambling. It's like going to the casino, because in order to flip 500 to 10,000, you've got to have massive amounts of risk because you're starting with such a small number. Which means if you have a drawdown period, which is natural, you have 2, 3, 4 losses in a row. If you're risking 50% per trade, 50% of your account per trade, in 2 losers in a row, you've blown the whole account. So what you want to do, and this is what I would advise, is start with a £500 account, which I started with £500, or start with any amount of account size that you can afford to lose in case it all goes wrong. But learn the skill set. Start 500, like I started with 500, and then I learned to get consistent on the £500. So I wasn't making much when I was winning, but I wasn't losing much when I was losing. If I risked 1% of the account, so if I made 3% that month, it was £15. But what I did is I got a track record. January, February, March, April, all the months, and I get plus 2%, plus 3%, plus 2%, 1.5%, -1, plus 4, plus 6. And I'd get consistent, and that took some time, but I learned to get consistent. And then I look to scale up my capital, which you put more of your personal capital into it, or you go for prop firms, or you look for investor capital, whatever route suits you. But the idea of turning £500 into 10,000, the chance of that happening is like winning the lottery, because you're going to have drawdown periods on any strategy. So when you're risking such high amounts, you're going to blow your account completely. It's the get rich quick mentality, which is again what ruins traders, because they think it's easy. They think, 300%. If I'm making 5% a month, then it's terrible. But 5% a month is ridiculously good. If you had large amounts of capital, and think of how much the banks give you or how much other investments give you. So if you can make 60% a year on your money, 5% a month, that's ridiculous. That's extremely good. And there'll be a lot of people wanting to give you money to trade on their behalf. So the idea of 300% return in a couple of days is, again, just completely wrong, and people that don't know what they're doing are going to think, 300%, that's normal. It's not. So yeah, again, big profit, small accounts. It's that type of mentality where it's like, in order to make a lot of money trading, in order to be conservative and have lower risk, you've got to have a large account. For example, if I'm risking 1% on £500, that's £5 per trade. If I'm risking 1% on £100,000, that's £1K per trade, £1,000 per trade. So the risk is the same proportionally, but obviously it's larger amounts of money because I've got a larger account. So the idea of big profit, small account, it's just promoting risk, to risk a lot, risk size. When I think what you should be doing is learning the skill set on a smaller account, or it doesn't have to be really small, but just an account that you can afford to lose. Like most people can have £250, £500, maybe £1,000, and just learn on that small account, risk 1%, get consistent, and then when you're ready, scale up your capital. And I think, again, the myth and the industry promotes, or some of the industry, some people don't, but this is just promoting quick money, trying to gamble. But a lot of these people, if you're risking that much, you're not going to be there for the long term. 3-4 years later, you're going to blown everything. So it's about slow growth, consistent growth, and you scale up your capital when as you develop the skill and you get the results. Lastly, how long it will take. Everyone wants to be doing it so quick, wants to be, in 6 months, 2 months, 3 months, I want to be consistently profitable. Everyone's journey will be different. Mine took longer in some aspects, but then I'd probably develop things quicker in other. It's a professional skill, so why would it be easy? Years ago, you'd have graduated from uni, you would have got a job in the city of London or New York, Wall Street, or what the big cities, and you'd be trading and you'd be learning. You wouldn't even be probably trading to start with. You'd be learning, take years and years to learn. So what's to say you're going to sit in your room or sit in your office at home and you have no prior knowledge, and you're going to pick it up in 6 months and start making tens of thousands of pounds? It's just not going to happen. You can make a lot of money in this business, but it takes time to learn it. It's a professional skill. It's like going to uni. You don't just get the degree in 6 months. It takes 3 years. And then if you do a master's, it's another couple of years. If you do a PhD, it's another couple of years. Like, a lot of these skills, it's not as simple as, oh, I can learn it at home on my laptop, so I'm going to make money instantly. You need to treat, obviously, like I said, everyone will be different. Some people might do it quicker than others, but I'd say give yourself a 3-year plan. That's what I did. I thought, if I do it before that, that's fine. But I'm going to have 3 years to learn this skill, treat it like a degree. When all my friends went to uni and got jobs, I worked part-time, and I just ended up focusing on trying to learn this skill set and gave myself a long time frame. But people, they have too short-term thinking, and then when they don't achieve what they want, they say, oh, it doesn't work, or it's a scam, or trading doesn't work, I wasn't good enough at it. But if you gave yourself 3 years and kept working solidly every day hard with that, 3 years later, you're going to be in a massively different position. Again, I think it's promoted by people, to make it look quick and easy, so everyone can do it. So then oh, you can buy my thing, because most people who don't have money, they want to get money quick. So if you promote, oh, buy my course, you can make money in 30 days, start making £2,000 a month. People think, oh, I can leave my job in a month. I can make more, I will replace my income. So if I buy this, I'm going to learn everything I need to learn in a month, and I'm going to start making £2,000 a month. It just doesn't work like that. And like I said, it's a constant battle to perform, as you're only as good as your last month. So it can take a long time, and even when you have mastered it, let's say you've got it, you've had consistent months, you've still got to perform. It's not a certainty you're going to continue having good months. You've got to keep to your positive routines. You've got to be disciplined. You've got to stay focused, stay on point. It's like I've used this analogy before, but it's like a footballer getting a contract with the Premier League. They've finally done it. They've worked hard up until they're 18, 19, 20 years old. They're finally signed for a big club, Manchester United. And then they have one season, they slack off because, right, I'm a player, I'm getting money now, I'm getting paid, salaried, a lot of money. They then don't work as hard as what they did to get to that position, and then someone else takes their place and they're out of the team. It's like trading. You might have a good month, had a good year, made some good money, but that doesn't mean you know what you're doing. You can go out all the time and slack off. You've still got to be disciplined, still got to be focused, because it's a performance-based business. It's not guaranteed. This month, you're only as good as your last month. So yeah, I hope you guys like this type of video. I think it's good just to be honest about it. There's a lot of different views and opinions on trading, but a lot of these things, from my experience, it just doesn't work like that. And these things are to get people hooked in, get rich quick, trade and travel, make money from small amounts. Like, realistically, it's a professional skill. You've got to learn this. It's a long-term view. Once you've learned it and you can make consistent money, then you can start making good money. But the idea of flipping accounts and turning small amounts of money into large amounts of money, if you were to do that, how sustainable is it? Because you're probably going to blow your account, because you can get lucky. You can have 6 wins in a row and flip your account massively. But then when you have a drawdown period, which is natural, if you're risking too much, you're just going to blow all your account. So it's about managing risk. You're a risk manager at the end of the day. You manage your risk. You look for good opportunities in the market. You have good risk reward on your winning trades or on your trades. You preserve your capital. You sit on your hands until there's good opportunities, until your strategy presents in the market, so that you have a long-term edge. And that's how you'll probably be sustainable long-term, and how you'll be ahead of everyone in 3, 4, 5 years. So yeah, hope you guys get ready from this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My Instagram's down below if you want to message me and contact me in any way. Give it a follow. And yeah, just be careful of fake accounts as well, guys, because there's been lots of fake accounts been made in social media. I'll never message you first. I'll never ask for money. I'm not selling any products at this current moment in time. So if anyone's trying to get you into their group or their chat, it's not me. Okay, I've only got one Instagram, which is linked down below. It's jshenwell1. And that's all I have. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you